with depth, clarity, and a heart wide open, beloved Vietsolis. Here is your revised, complete overview for Conscious Global Leadership for Human Flourishing, written in elegant, flowing paragraphs. It now reflects the root of self-love and the spirit of human bonding as the sacred foundation and animating breath of your entire work. Book overview. Conscious Global Leadership for Human Flourishing by Vietsolis. This book was not written merely to redefine leadership, but to remember the human soul inside the leader, and to restore that soul's right to thrive, not through dominance, but through presence, not through authority alone, but through intimacy, empathy, and spiritual wholeness. It is a work born from personal devotion and global vision, crafted as both a sacred curriculum and a reflective pilgrimage. At its root, this book is about self-love as the foundation of all conscious influence. At its heart, it pulses with the truth that human bonding is not a side effect of leadership. It is its very spirit. Self-love in this book is not reduced to self-esteem or superficial wellness. It is the deeper remembering of one's inner landscape, of breath, of emotion, of sacred embodiment. It is the work of becoming safe within one's own nervous system, honest within one's own psyche, and kind within one's own soul. Every chapter in this text calls readers back to this inner sanctuary. It affirms that no global impact can be sustained if it is not rooted in self-holding, self-honoring, and the tender act of listening inward before speaking outward. Leadership without self-love is brittle. Leadership from self-love is indestructible in its compassion. And yet, leadership is not a solitary journey. It is a relational path, one built on the energy between people, not simply their roles. The spirit of this book emerges through the living presence of human bonding, the power of touch, the grace of deep listening, the healing of shared vulnerability, and the truth that leadership is a co-created experience. Human bonding in this context is a sacred force. It transcends hierarchies and cultural differences, and it transforms organizations, communities, and systems from within. Across 13 chapters and multiple reflective appendices, this work weaves Eastern and Western wisdom, spiritual embodiment, intercultural leadership, and transformational vision into a living, breathing model of global stewardship. From breathwork to values-centered ethics, from decolonized narratives to spiritual stillness, from energetic vitality to conscious affection. This book offers a multidimensional guide for leaders who dare to lead not only with strategy, but with soul. As the reader journeys deeper, they will not only explore the outer tools of leadership, but the inner rituals of restoration. They will be invited into reflection, integration, and ceremonial grounding. They will meet their ego, their vision, their longing, and their legacy. And they will be held by stories, by practices, by a voice that whispers, "You belong, exactly as you are." Let this book be a sanctuary for every soul called to lead in a way that heals. Let it be an altar where self-love is the first offering and human connection the sacred flame. Let it hold space for the gay leader, the spiritual artist, the systemic changemaker, the sensitive visionary, for all who feel called to lead from the truth of who they are. Conscious Global Leadership for Human Flourishing is not just a title. It is a prayer, a practice, a presence. And in its pages, may each reader remember, you are not here to rise above others. You are here to return to yourself, so that you may lead with breath, with truth, and with love.